Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. How is everyone doing today? You are not the first, not even closer, auntie. We have Mediocre Sam, the Jiggly, Mr. Bugchi, and Scotty, and Daisy's Dazzler, and Kurt, and more. You barely topped any of that. Stop, Kenby. GK's bump. What's up, buddy? Me here. Oh, welcome. Let's go. I was messing around with Lizard yesterday. What do you guys think of Lizard so far? What do you guys think about the Liz Biz? Oh shit. I pressed special but it didn't activate. Okay, fine. Whatever. I kind of like him. I'm not sure how good is he going to be, but I kind of like him. Okay, I'm at max charge already anyways. One second, let's finish this off. There you go. Is Sentinel included to come to the basics in December? Believe so. Yeah, and I like him. I'm not sure how good he is. He's kind of like the opposite of Mystic Spidey, because I'm quite sure I'm not gonna like the Mystic Spidey, but I know he's good. After playing BGs today, I no longer like this meta. And why is that? Why is that, Curtis? You spoiled little man-child. I opened one half crystal. No, Valiant crystal. I opened one crystal. And that's what I got. If I was a whale, that would be a 7-star. And you know it. Alright. Alright, don't care about this. Oh. I think I know. Wait a minute. I have that bitch too now. Alright, let's go. I allow my what now, Ranty? What's up, Slick Nick? You're just on a vacation from your whaling. You know that. I know that. Do we know what time live Twitch streams will be over weekend? We do not. At least I don't. Most of the time, yeah. Oh. I have not played Snap, no. C120 motherfucking rank for him next top defender. He is quite high in prestige, but I don't want to rank for him. Oh, you dork. Okay. No, I haven't. What? No, 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 no. Oh, at least I did get my true focus. And I'm screwed. And I did not get my true focus here. Could have done this fight. I clearly didn't. But I did get my true focus now. You just baited me. You stupid debater. I played just way too poorly. Was winnable. Is that one? Oh, I think I saw that, yeah. I think that one popped somewhere in my feed. And I'll still be poked. Ruby's got the better of me here. That's not the AI, that's Kabam employee playing on the other end. Could be. Could be. Thoughts on your Spidey? Good champion. Of course. Yeah, good enough. OG Deadrill doesn't need a tune-up. OG Deadrill needs a whole fucking toolbox. OG Deadrill needs a whole fucking brand new car smell treatment. Rounds teasing Sansa Kingpin handling the reaction, going out of business sale. Da 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 da. When was that Hercules? Well, Hercules is gonna be in the sense that brawl. So that's what he means. Julie the back-to-back gallons, not Chels or Now, I wish I had a gallon dupe though. But yeah, I'm done opening Titans too, I guess. I don't know if I'm opening the next Titan, to be honest. Open 3 Titans in the last 2 days. Dude, you whale? I died in incursions. I didn't get hit. None of the nodes do damage back. Skill issue. Top Shiva. I have not tried Balk. The Galen is a Gulagwood? Nope. Yeah, I doubt you're getting Herc. To be fair, I doubt you're seeing much of Hercules. Because nodes aren't like amazing for him to begin with, and I don't think he's that good to be classed as like quote-unquote an Omega champion. Like, you know, doing like Herc Serpent? No. Herc Bullseye? No. You know what I mean? He has 100% health. You still win. BG scoring sucks. Absolutely awful scoring. Not yet. Still back 500. In the sense that you have all need to 100. Jean Grey is like an auto ban. If Jean Grey is not banned, you must draft her. Jean is stupid. Jean is just stupid. Who else is ridiculous? Onslaught is ridiculously good. Spider-Woman is ridiculously good for this meta. Kate is good. Starkey is very, very good. I need to change my deck a little bit, by the way, but yeah, who am I not using here? You might as well do it now. I haven't used Deadpool X-Force much at all. Gentle is good. I haven't used Sentinel at all. Wanna start this out? Why would he be in? He's basically unusable offensively. You get like one level 1 and that's it, and you can't get any power further. And yeah, I don't think he's like that good defensively, this man. You ever been to Wakanda? I have not. If you win a round with 15,000 points, if you win a round with 15,000 points, no, Bishop is not a good attacker in this meta. Using draw to test. 6, maybe. That's Chorax for defense. God damn it, he would suck though. I haven't heard that name in a long time, but he'd suck. Yusafa wants white glove service or he quits. Long Greed is also from the Wales. Yusafa has no idea how bad the game is. Well, like, here's the way I see it though. If you spend like, how much he spends a year on this game? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I do think he should get preferential treatment. 200k a month. 200k a year, I mean, sorry. 200 grand. Well, Diabolixide is a very good champion, yes. Fuck you. I suck. Stupid away. Then what? Now he's gonna beat me now because he can do that fight in like 60, 70 seconds. Drop, yeah. No, it will not mount Monster Champions Live. He doesn't get to ruin the game twice. Once by paying him out to implement awful systems, another time when his awful systems work against the players. How is it his fault that Kabam is making a shitty game? I think that is a very misguided and bitter view of the situation. And I'll be brutally honest. I think you seem like a very unhappy and bitter human if you think like that. I hate the AI. And I hate that Biff. He just baited me there badly. I didn't personally attack you. I attacked the sentiment that you expressed. I think it is coming from a bitter place. I think it's overly negative. I am using logic, and logic dictates if there has no whales, the game would not exist at this point, likely, knowing how incompetent Kabam are to mobilize the masses, let's say. Additionally, I do think you are misplacing the responsibility. It's kind of like, even let's put the worst. Let's give it the worst possible comparison, because you know a lot of people do say MCOC is like drugs and addiction and whatnot. Oh, he's fucked me over, by the way. I lose. I lose. Trump's gonna win this. But the worst possible comparison here, let's compare it to the drugs. Right now, you are raging on the drug dealer's VIP client. Not the manufacturer, not the distributor, not anybody else who is responsible for selling the drugs. You're holding the user solely or primarily responsible. And you're accusing him of demanding, I don't know, better drugs or better service in acquiring them, rather than raging at the people. Oh shit. Yeah, I am dead. Okay. Might need to run Thanos in this mess. How did he reach me there with that light? Dude, Thanos is stupid. Okay, I might need to run him. Yep, Thanos is definitely awful. Nikoma completely ignores the point he's trying to make. It's an analogy. Yeah, I'm not being literal there. It's an analogy where the clear responsibility in situations like that, according to most of humanity, lies on the actual criminal. So demanding by their friend and killed 5 of your friends. Well, that's kind of... you're going a bit too deep and dark there. And it's not, again, meant to be in specifics. First of all, MCOC hasn't killed anybody, as far as I'm aware. Second of all, again, it's the discussion of who's at fault in the case, or whose responsibility is to do better. I know I don't have the top. Please, okay. Once. And I genuinely think you sound very, very bitter. And, and also, that is not a personal attack. I'm making a point. Once I'm reading Ankit's message. My Sentinel so far on defense is undefeated. 5 people tried 3 times and 2 deaths. I don't know. Sentinel never really bothered me too much. So adding in Thanos as a defender, who do I swap him for? I don't think I really use Bullseye that much, to be honest. Shuri I don't use much at all. I'm taking tech champions out one by one. You sound bitter too? How do I sound bitter right now?
Shut up and take my money.
I do have
No
a jaded
thanks,
worldview. I'm
If
fully
I
admit
send
to
you the
that.
vid, can you tell me what killed me?
I can try, no face. I can try. But can that be after the stream, please? Because if you send it to me online, then line is laggy as hell for me. I mean, I do agree. I do think the better business strategy would have been all along to try and get $10 from 1 million players rather than getting $5,000 from 10 players or 50 players for the actual meter. Dude, I haven't even read what you said. But again, it's like actually not showing you how your name calling sounds. Again, it's like you're being overly aggressive right now. First of all, that immediately tells me that, you know, you're not talking right now particularly rationally. You're just, you know, raging and venting. Bro, I'm making a point, bit of misguided. I don't see your point. All I see is you just ranting, basically. What is your point? Like, you stop you stop demanding better Fent when you killed 5 friends. I said that doesn't apply because MCOC hasn't killed anybody, and if you're spending that kind of money on drugs, it wouldn't have been fucking fentanyl. Fentanyl is like basically broke people drug. If you're not using fentanyl, if you're using high-end drugs, you wouldn't give a shit about what happens with Fent and Fent users, likely, humanly speaking. But again, it's just like not an accurate or substantial analogy here. It doesn't extend the argument there. And besides, regardless you're a Fent user or you're a coke user, you're still not at fault for those drugs being manufactured and being available in your country. If you're a consumer, you don't discern these things. QR code. Okay, you can just email me. I'm making one quick cry. Last night, best sucked up buttercup. It's like, again, like, I don't know how in this case I'm the one that's defending Wales and Kabam, but like, that's the difference that I think a lot of people kind of like mistake me. It's like, I'm not blindly hating on Kabam. I still fundamentally, you know, want Kabam to do the best it can be. I want Yusuf to be happy. I want the game to make sense and make money and be enjoyable. And you know, I certainly don't have an issue with Yusuf having the disposable income to be able to spend on it, nor I have, you know, an issue fundamentally with Kabam trying to make money. My issue is with how they make money and the quality control and the bugs and the decisions that they make, and then I critique those. And admittedly, I have went obviously overboard and been raging, not in a manner dissimilar to Edward right now in past, but the difference is, you know, I recognize why I do it, and I don't just rage randomly for whatever reason. And my point is, Yafa should be happy the game is his. The game is not his. Okay. You have no point or reason or any authority to tell how Yusafa should be. It's his money, it's his decisions, his opinions. This ain't rage. It clearly is rage. Like, again, I said that you sound bitter and you took it so much to heart that you kind of came raging at me when, again, I don't even want to be confrontational with you. I'm just saying that sounds like a very kind of entitled and bitter worldview. Like, you right now, you know, resembled, I'm afraid to use the Karen word, but you sound to me like Karen trying to dictate how others should or should not spend their money and what they should or should not be happy with. It is his money and his opinion, and I am not, you know, and I'm fine with it. Just like I want other people to be fine with, you know, whatever I do in the game and whatever I think with it. I have a YouTube channel where I express my views, what I think about, you know, every new thing that Kabam does. You don't need to agree with me, but you know, that's, if my opinion is wrong, so is his. No, first of all, their opinion. Second of all, they are like, how do you drive that distinction? So yeah, Thekiryu 1 is the email. You can send it to me. This is what happens when democratic socialism gets popular. It sounds like it. It genuinely sounds like it. I'll just let you sit with these thoughts. Like, what thoughts? That is misrepresentation of what I said. Like what? The fact that my point is Yusafa should be happy. The game is his. He has way more than he needs and everybody knows him. Like, that's just flat out wrong. You don't get to tell Yusafa what he should be happy with. The game is fundamentally, objectively, in no measurable way his. Otherwise, he would not be happy with, you know, he would not be making the videos about things that he's, like, well unhappy with Kabam at. He has way more than he needs. I mean, that is the way of the world in capitalism. Some people has too little, some people has enough, and some people has way more than they need as a direct labor of their work or success, and that is how the world should be. The world should reward people for their successes in life when they achieve something. And so no, that is not, I literally read your post, not misrepresented it. And I am absolutely here not emotional at all. Like, trust me, the moment the stream is gonna end, I'm not gonna give a shit about this discussion or you at all. I have no emotion attached here. I'm just responding to you calmly and logically in the way I see the world. And it bears no real, you know, extended meaning to me or emotion at all. You have a different perspective than Edward and it bothers him. Yeah, well, that is the difference. Like, I am perfectly fine with other people seeing things the way they want to see. Like, I'm not labeling it. As in, like, in no meaningful way. But you certainly do sound significantly more heated right now than I am. It's like, I think you are a lot more bothered with me right now than I am with you, basically, is what I'm saying. Let's see right now. I'm bothered with whales, not you. Well, you clearly have an issue with the discussion here as well, because you get more and more heated. And I'm not, you know, whaley at all. Okay, we have you. I don't like this draft at all. I'm gonna take you, I suppose, though. But also with whales. Okay, so what is your issue with whales? Not even. Okay, now you're not bothered with whales. You're bothered with the fact that Yusafa, who spends like 200 grand in the game, has the biggest account, and has the most money invested in this game out of all the players in the world, would want his opinions to be heard and some sort of change to be made, because not just him, but universally, players and spenders are unhappy with the game. And you have an issue with that. And that's fine. I mean, like, I don't. It's hard to tell if I'm mad behind the screen. Again, it's like you're kind of like dodging. First of all, you can tell if somebody's mad when they are writing actively, chaotically, and are using overly aggressive language. You don't do that if you're not bothered. But, you know, quite frankly, at this point, without trying to sound too mean or nasty, I have long since overextended this conversation to the point where I find it to be useful or meaningful. So, if you would be at ease,
Shut up and take my money.
Sith Supreme $50. Send the peasant Edward to the gulag. Smiley face emoji.
Yeah, that works. I wanted to say if you would be at ease to stop having this conversation with me, because I will no longer willingly want to take part in it. Because I genuinely think you have kind of overextended it. Then we're good. Sid found a better solution. Thank you. Thank you for that, by the way. Oh, fuck you. Oh, okay, fine, whatever. Close this one. Anybody anything else next to say now? $50 well spent, I say. Well, I appreciate that. Not just the $50, the peace and quiet that it brought. Also, me and Katie do not use everything in game. Then, well, yeah. Big 5-0. Wish there was 100, then it would be 24 hours. Because I think 100 is for a full day, right? But I mean, that's fine. This meta sucks, man. This meta is different. This guy was really... I mean, like, again, I had no interest in, like, bad-mouthing now that he's, like, timed out, but, I do think he seemed like an unhappy person. Eyes on the road, what? Yeah. But, you know, I'm sure he has drive assist or some shit like that. I still think I'm screwed, but okay. Whatever, let's go, baby. Let's go, Dust. Need drop better. Okay, so... let's go, I guess. I have drive assist. See, I knew it. My personal chauffeur is KTU and I'm in Latvia. I did drive him around everywhere, of course. I did offer him to drive himself, though. He kindly refused. This isn't the first time it has happened with him. Oh, you mean Edward getting confrontational? Ah, fuck it. Oh, shit. Fuck you. Holy shit, that was not good. Okay, that was a very bad interaction there. I should not have done that. Oh, do you see that? I made a big boo-boo there. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I should. You're right. You're right. That's fine. I didn't read it, okay? That went further. That fell off the map real quick. I still feel as if, though, I don't really want to be running Dead Black Force, to be honest. Yeah, because buff immunity prevents unblockable from activating and then tries to activate again and again and again. Who should I try to run in this meta now? Can you feel the rage flowing? Where? Symbiote Supreme. I can feel the rage flowing. Of course I can. I mean, in matches like this, of course you do. AI is sinister, yes. I don't understand, like, again, Did you guys notice, by the way, for the brawl, they again put the special 1 and special 2 nodes, like the opponent's like more likely to throw the special attack, so you know we see more reasonable AI. I don't understand why they don't put those nodes as a default in like Battlegrounds for every season, because they have done it for like every brawl or competition. They have the, and you know, the special 1, special 2 nodes, but they can just put like the aggressive node on or something. I don't know. I need to put bullseye back in. I don't know. Let's see. It's not that they don't want the competitors to eat special 3s, because with that method there's no real danger of it. More so they don't want to see other people having, they don't want other people to see the competitors having to bait out a special 1 for like 30 seconds. And I think that's the real crash out trick there. Definitely for fight flow, and I remember exactly. It's just so the matches look better. I think that would be fairly hard to execute. But, well, again, the brawl has special 1 and special 2 bias nodes on them. So. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but okay. Oh, it's Celestial Overnight? Well, there's a very fundamentally good reason for that. It's because you suck, my friend. No, I was like, it's easy to push off your shortcomings and your responsibilities to the AI. But in reality, this is gonna suck. I should bring in Okoye. If I bring in Okoye, I don't have anything for that. Alright, fine. I don't know that, Daisies. I really don't know. Okay. And yeah, I knew this is gonna go bad. I knew this is gonna go bad. 10 a.m. So as part of the usual. So 8 p.m. for me, I believe. And I lose him this intersection. I can't. I mean, like, I'll tell you one thing. It has become significantly harder to land your intercept since AI has started doing light intercepts of their own. Check mod chat. There's nothing in the mod chat. Alright, well, fuck it. You go. What? Oh. Thank God for that. I screwed up badly, but that's okay. You wanna? Yeah, I wanted to say it's probably better for Special 2 first. Because, yeah. There is always this shit. No. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I think AI is always just about this shit, except that this meta puts so much more emphasis to landing those intercepts. But I mean, like, AI has always been shit, but I do think that they are messing with AI constantly. And not in order to make it, like, better for us. Who needs a duped Zemo? Well, I mean, I would like a duped Zemo. I'm not gonna lie. But how long did you give that timeout, Scotty? Oh, right, there is the program schedule. Yes, 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 that graphic. But yeah, I do think that the fact that you're forced to intercept more now kind of like brings all of those errors in the forefront, even though to some degree they have always been there. You like any other fighting games before MCOC? Not like this. I mean, obviously in childhood I have played like the Tekkens and Mortal Kombats and stuff like that, but... What the fuck was that? Okay, cool. Hmm. 24 hours is accurate. 12 hours for 15. So yeah, but I don't think there was. Alright, fine. Alright, fine. That checks out. Welcome back, Slinger. Do you hear that? Do you hear this? You know what it is? It is peace upon these lands. It is harmony within all living beings. PlayStation 1 and the Tekken game from the Tekken Arcade Tournament. It used to be Tekken God, Street Fighter and Tekken were my jam. Fair enough. I was never like that hardcore at it. But, there we go. I managed an arcade when I was younger. The menace. Oh! Looks like Slinger and K-Dog needs to throw down. That wasn't 84 minutes, buddy. Does Madigan break the food phones? Probably. Where can I find program schedule for the Summoner Fest? In my moderators chat. But just for you, I'll bring it up on the stream so you can take a screenshot. Deal? There you go. Main stage, Summoner's Fest tonight, stations, side events, there you go. This is the program schedule for Summoner's Fest. I'll move out of the way. I genuinely do think, growing up in like the 90s and early 2000s, was much better for a full development of a functional human being. Like, comparing my childhood, it's like, yeah, obviously we didn't have like internet and all these school games, and our games kind of sucked, but they were still fun, and they didn't require me to fucking beg my parents to swipe the credit card every 2 minutes. And I think that was the best time in the world to grow up. Just objectively speaking, because we had plenty of comfort and luxury, and you know, technology was still there. It wasn't like we were living in Stone Ages. We had cool shows, we had cartoons, you know, but we were also forced to go outside, to socialize, to interact, you know, go to all sorts of different activities, and we couldn't just, or it was very hard and weird and odd to kind of like have your entire life like completely inside and indoors and without, you know, interaction face to face. with other people. So I genuinely, full-heartedly believe that it was kind of the transitional time of like where we are now, and I think it was better. I don't think the internet was downfall of humanity, really. I think, you know what? I think smartphone was. Because smartphones made it too effortless, too easy, too subconscious. Because, you know, with smartphones and you could be online and out of the moment. Like, you know, when you're out with your friends, you're on your phone, right? If that only existed in the form of a personal computer at home, it was a considered action, and you view that as an alternate cost, as in like you can go out, play with your friends, or you can play your games or something like that. But it always like was like a real choice that you have to make. And and with smartphones providing such huge increase of accessibility, and the fact that you can be with your friends technically and still on your phone and fully immersed in it, and you can be on your phone on your way anywhere whilst you're like driving the bus. You can't ever be alone by yourself, basically, because you're always with your phone. Like when you're commuting, when you're traveling, when you're doing anything, you are always with your phone. And then there's that itch to scratch and check out YouTube, check out internet. You need to have something in the background constantly. You can't be bored. You can't, you know, think about your own life because you're with your phone. And internet's not at fault there, I don't think. At the very least, nowhere near as much as the phone, and the fact that it's always at your fingertips. That's my opinion. No. And that was the wrong special to do this for. Okay. Okay. I just screwed up. That's fine. That's fine. I've been at a friend's house for dinner where nearly the entire family will be sitting at the table. Exactly. And you know, without smartphone, you could have internet and much of what we have right now, but you would be forced to actually have dinner and social interactions. And that also kind of gave people more structure. It helped you segregate. Like it was time for games. It was time for family interactions. When you were out, you were out. Well, like before smartphones, we also had chats, but you had to be at your PC, and then when somebody else was online, you guys were chatting. It wasn't like, again, you couldn't summon somebody randomly. Yeah, he's gonna nuke that. Wait, was he called something? He wasn't, I think. Shit! How the fuck I screw this up? Fuck me. I missed the extra level 1. I think I'm dropping in the... Yep, no, this should have been a fucking dub! The technology has made it so easy to have access to people. When I leave my girlfriend, I feel like I should be on the phone till I see her. Yeah, that is very bad, by the way. That is very, very bad. It's like one of the things that I enjoy, and I know for a fact that my wife enjoys with me as well, is that neither one of us overly pester each other throughout the day. I don't think anyone was on the phone when we visited Latvia unless it was MCOC for it. Well, I don't think. Well, yeah, I mean, in Latvia it is less pronounced than in many, like in Latvia it's definitely less pronounced than what I experienced in UK, so but it's still, it's still not great. Oh, look at that. It's Alter Ego calling me. Washed yet again. Oh, no. Turns out Kate is allowed. Yes. You know what's one of my favorite Solvark counters? Because you mentioned he doesn't. Like, Wolf does Solvark very well. So, not this summer, last summer, I played laser tag against my son and 2 of his buddies, and I demolished all 3 of them. It was like, it was no mercy. Okay. You know what, Alter Ego? I do think you have an attitude problem. You seem like a nasty human. So we're gonna send you to. We're gonna put you in the corner. What's up, Shah? How are you doing? Last time I saw someone said wash, you start to spit on it and chew on it. Wow. It's like, I mean, we're still in C5. And, you know, I think it's fairly safe to say that I haven't been, like, the most locked in this stream and stuff. And us still being in C5, so I mean, like, fine. But where you placed recently, Alter Ego? Laser tag, that's fun. We used to call it paintball for wussies. Only because, well, my son's 9. Chad is salty this stream. I know, right? Everybody's so mean-spirited today. It's almost as if there are some cunts watching my stream. What rank you got in smart ass element? I don't know, like 5,000 something. I didn't pay attention to it. Alter Ego came out to watch his brother. Yeah. I guess so. Nice loading. That's very good. How many 7-star shards are you guys sitting at? How to deal with the fear of losing points when you had a win streak before? I don't really have that too much. Like, the way I look at it is like this. It's pointless right now, whatever points you are at, because if you stop playing, your placement's gonna drop down anyways. I view it as the more I play a certain meta, the more used to I get to the champions, the better chance I have, you know, when it matters the most and when my points might actually hold. Because if you stop playing, like for a new meta starts and you climb up higher than you're like meant to finish or something like that, and then you stop playing, but everybody else does, you're at a disadvantage because they're more used to the meta than you are. They learn tricks more, they know the matchups better, they learn the timings of specific fights, and that puts you at a disadvantage. Because they'll be more comfortable and knowledgeable in the meta, and you're more likely to lose it because eventually you will want to play again. And you will want to play again because your points will not hold the placement that you have. So just keep on playing, buddy. And besides, it's not that deep, it's just the game. What happened? I usually go... Like, I don't mind it in a passing joke, but if that's all you do, then, you know, I do get the vibe that you're just here to be a dickhead. So it's kind of like, you know, somebody would call me, I don't know, a cunt or something like that. I'm like, ah, that's cool. But if you're sitting there in the corner and every other comment you make is like, oh, okay, he's a cunt. Oh, can you believe this cunt? Oh, he's such a cunt. It's like, eventually you kind of get fed up. It's kind of like when you overplay your hand, in a sense. So that's about that. I mean, it's all right. I'm not emotionally fragile. Like, you can be mean to me. I don't mind. I'm mean to some of my viewers at times when I think they deserve it. Oh. I don't, you know. It's not the type of thing that, you know, I take to heart either, you know. Captain for Chels, she's the best this meta, but she's the best choice overall. Also, first of all, Chels still does better than Chavez in this meta. And lastly, Chels is still perfectly usable in this meta, I believe. But yeah, good choice. Hi, buddy. Yeah, we'll be doing watch parties. Tomorrow I'm not going to be able to stream all of it. Because, well, there are a few things, but I guess the most important one is that I have a theater play. Got some free tickets again. So we're going to be watching a theater play tomorrow evening. And then after and then after the theater play, because I didn't want to celebrate my name day this year. My wife invited some people over to celebrate my name day. Oh shit, what the fuck did I dex? That was a waste of level 1. At least I do have some passives. The tip! I got the tip. But that's okay. I got the tip. Okay, well, you made a very good argument for Kushala. I believe when you said Kushala without doubt. I mean, that's true. Kushala is objectively significantly better right now than Chavez. And I say that as somebody like who had Chavez as their like favorite and most used and most appreciated 7-star rank 3. Like Chavez was like one of my first 4 or 5 7-star rank 3 champions. And I used her a lot and I love Chavez, but she definitely has lost a lot of the ground. It's the combination of the metas, the new age defenders, other things, and Chavez just not as relevant anymore. She still does things, but it's just there are other mystics who can do it better. Hulk also, no, Hulk has fallen even more than Chavez has, I think. Because Chavez still has some tricks where you do want to use her in those like spite-esque metas or whatever. Well, not spite, but you know, some power gainy metas. Where she's the mystic that completely controls power and like reverses it. But with Hulk, it's kind of less so. Mm-hmm. I might be screwed now. I already made that video before this meta started a few hours, so that video has been made, buddy. Okay, didn't get to intercept you there. It's fine. Oh yeah, I did get that intercept now. Sweet. Just die. Good. What? Yeah, that video is made. Very nice. 1 second, lads.
Guess what? Fuck you, that's what. Hey, Gator. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, get back into that water where you belong. Hey, Bear, I don't want to have to tell you again. Get the hell out of here, alright? Get out of here, you son of a bitch! Get out of here!
No, I made that video a couple days ago. One second, I'll find it for you. It's fine. I'll do it all by myself. BG33 polka dot power. MVPs. Here you go. I made the provisional one and then the more recent one as well. Prestige quite bad for Lizard, that's one. Number 2, again, I don't think you really need Lizard. Because, I don't know, we'll see. I like him. Like, Lizard is sitting in the opposite camp of Mystic Spidey right now. I know Mystic Spidey is going to be a useful and good champion and could replace some of the current Mystics in the people's decks and stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to enjoy using Mystic Spidey with his playstyle. With Lizard, I got the 5-star and I started messing around with him. I like using the Lizard. He kind of feels good. I'm not certain about the matchup spread. I'm not certain of effectiveness quite yet. He seemed quite fast enough, but I don't know. Serving such cool autofighter? Yeah, probably. Why not? Yeah, well, that's the thing again. I think, yeah, Chow is still good. I like Chow, but she's definitely not as relevant. Well, Wankertainment, here's what I think. Here's why your reasoning doesn't make sense. Could do 2 rank 4s right now, but waiting for Yondu for one of those. In order to get Yondu, you will have to spend money or units for the Cyber Weekend, right? Within that money or units, you are more likely to going to get more rank 4 materials so that you can rank up a champion. So I would say that at the time you will acquire that Yondu, you will either have earned the next rank 4 already, or you will have just freshly purchased more rank 4 materials on your way to acquiring that Yondu, because he's not going to have like a regular champion release. So, Wanker, my opinion would be like, don't wait, just rank up champions. Who's my most recent ranks 4? My most recent R4 is Nico. When we will see who has to get Torch again. If I had to bet, I think Torch is gonna appear by either Cyber Weekend or Banquet in some sort of selector or something. I'd fully expect that to happen. Truthfully. I do think there's gonna be either some sort of selector or why the game's so blurry? Where's blur? What's blurry? Something wrong with your stream, or? Oh, that's gonna suck. That's odd. Come on, bitch. What is that? I killed him. Oh, the good gun. Sure, I'll watch. Don't know. Blue. Blue! How dare you! First of all, you cannot leave before the Summer Fest announcement. Trust me. Stick around till then. What did Kabam do to you now? What did they do this time? What did they do yesterday? That today you're leaving? Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, I screwed this up quite badly. Yeah, no, I deserve to die there. Yep, no, this is gonna be a double. Ah, who knows? Yes, it won't be. What is QEC? It is a snowball of neglect, I do agree with that. Okay, so we have Nico the Deco. Yeah, what does QEC mean? That tone deaf stream was very bad though. That's fine, that's fine. Could be worse. Did you guys know? Did you guys know that Betsy can tank level 3s? Remember how Kabam was worried about Magneto tanking level 3s, so they, you know, I mean, like, fair enough, I lose this one, but it wasn't too bad. It was like 400 point loss. Special 3 skip helps a lot. What do you mean? What do you mean, King Nothing? Okay, fine. Wait, what time it is? I think I actually need to get going. I think I actually need to run some errands before all the Kabam shenanigans. But trust me, Big Blue, wait until those announcements. If you have already decided to leave, you're gonna feel much better for doing so afterwards. So do not miss out on that. I'm gonna be more at ease. Anyways, I'll catch you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel.